Ladies and gentlemen, we are now on Streamlabs, shooting in 1080p 60. You see how smooth this looks, bro? Come on, Premium Studios. So, so the Premium. Am I saying that word correctly? Oh my panda. The Premium Studios Live app just bottlenecked one of their top features, which is 1080p 60. To put back in 1080 30. And now we are shooting with Streamlabs, which is an updated version for mobile. Because I remember the early versions of mobile kind of sucked. So, with that said, I see one subscriber in here. And we are 1 minute. Mind you, it shows you my bit rate. My bit rate's not looking too good right now. And sure, in real time, it's jumping from, I'm having cell phone sitting problems. So we might have to piggyback off the Wi-Fi. Yeah, I'm having cell phone issues right now. Give me 1 second. I do apologize, everyone. I've been having issues with my battery on my iPhone. This battery is supposed to last at least 16, 17 months. And it just said it would overheat it. So I took the case off that houses my filters to my Maven filters. But do you see how nice and smooth this quality of this video is? I'm not sure it's getting justice on it, but I'm just testing out Streamlabs. But the only caveat, I believe, is that you cannot download your live streams. Not sure if they changed that. I don't know. This is my first time using the Streamlabs since, I don't know, since 2024. But it said, yeah, I had to take this off because it's, yeah. But like I just said, there's something wrong with my battery. So 6 months ago, I got my battery replaced, right? I thought nothing of it. Then recently, I started having some battery issues where like the phone would overheat for no reason. Right now, the back of my iPhone 14 Pro, it's hot. I'm like, how? I've only been live streaming for a minute. So that's not, yeah. And it turns out this battery might not be a genuine battery Apple. So the guy that replaced my phone, in which I left a very bad review on the, calling him out on the battery. He wanted me to come back and make it right because he didn't want the bad review. No, you're gonna stay with that bad review because now I don't trust your batteries. So basically, he was gonna give me another battery, same battery, so I could go through the same problems every freaking 6 months. This is why sometimes you gotta watch out for these third-party repair. Where's the autofocus? Dude, this has autofocus. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at that. Come on. It was just focusing. Come on. Okay. What's going on? Why is it not focusing? Now it's not focused. It's supposed to have autofocus. Hello? It's not working though. Let's see. Oh, now it's, whoa. It was working. Where's the autofocus? Hold on, let me make sure this is on. Streaming settings, video settings, camera settings. Continuous autofocus, continuous exposure. Okay. So why isn't there? You should be able to tap the screen to focus. See, this is why I don't like this app. Dumb. It's not dumb. It's just not intuitive. Why is this won't focus? That's weird. It was focusing before. If you look back at a few seconds ago of this video, it was focusing before. Not sure why he don't want to focus on this. Dude, focus on the object, bro. What about my hand? You're not gonna focus on my hand either? Yeah, this thing sucks. Dude, what's going on? I don't know, guys. I'm not liking that autofocus. I'm gonna call the autofocus nonsense. And now we having issues with stabilization. What's going on? Okay, what is? Okay, now it's gonna focus, or is it gonna try to focus? It's gonna focus. Okay, the autofocus on this app is kind of not. Yeah, it's not. See, what is going on? Why? Yeah, some weird stuff going on with this app. See how it focused now? Let's see if it focuses on us. It's just weird, man. This app is just weird. Anyway, I don't want to answer your question. What do you think of the watermelon felon? What the fuck is that? Why are you talking about a watermelon felon when I'm talking about autofocus and teaching you in the audience about Streamlabs, this app? What does it have to do with what I'm teaching you or what I'm educating you with? Answer that question. Please do. Why do you want me to answer your question when you can't even listen to what I'm trying to educate you with? That's not fair to say. That's rude. You don't say even hello, first and foremost. That's rude. You can't expect me to answer your question like that, first and foremost. Hello, good morning, how are you? How was your day? Where are we? We're in New York. What are we talking about today? Oh, we're talking about Streamlabs because Premium Studios Live just bottlenecked all iPhone 14 Pro Max and 15 Pro Max. So you can't shoot 1080p 60. This is why we're using Streamlabs now. Have some courtesy, man. That's the problem with you guys in the audience. You want to rush and you want me to jump to your questions when you you didn't even greet me. That's not fair. That's not fair at all. That's selfish. I'm trying to help you understand which is the best app. And right now, I'm pissed because my favorite app just did something stupid. They took away 1080p 60, so they want you to shoot 1080p 30 with ugh. Like, it's 2026. People should be live streaming in 4K. Not some 1080p 30. So now we're using Streamlabs for 1080p 60 because it looks much better. Everything is much smooth, even though my phone is getting hot right now. See, and we were just talking about my battery problem. I got ripped off by a repair shop. This battery, an Apple battery, should last 16 to 17 months before any changes. This battery didn't last me no more than 7 months, everybody. And it's hot. This is why my phone keeps overheating. It's this battery. So now I gotta spend money that I don't have because just be honest about our shit. We are poor and we are houseless. We have a job, but it doesn't pay fucking enough. We just had a second interview, and we hoping that interview gives me a second interview so I can land this job so we can get out of. You know, it's not gonna get me out of my debt, but at least we have two jobs, two payments, and and more income coming in. Because the income that I have right now, pitiful, pitiful, disgraceful. I'm not even barely scratching the surface. I'm still licking the resin off the dishes. Fuck. I just spent 90% on my check on rent. 90%. You know what other 10% went? Me getting on the subway safely yesterday, me putting money on the Omni card, and me buying a takeout yesterday. And that was it. And yeah, and we paid some bills because we owe money. Yeah. Come on, friends. And now the premise developers decided, hey, just take away 1080p 60 from Panda. Like, he loves shooting on 1080p. Just take that away from him. That's just, because people love, yeah, just take that from me too. Jeez. Now we gotta use Streamlabs. I don't mind using this app, but I can't download my live streams. Mind you, I haven't used this app since 2024. It was kind of conky and kind of confusing. Like now, it's confusing when you should have autofocus even when you switch cameras. So this is the primary camera, and it's not focusing. I'm literally in the center. Look, yeah, you gotta look at that. That's so bad autofocus, dude. Some bad autofocus. Look at this. This is some bad autofocus. Hello, I got an object right here. Why is it still focused on the back? See the bugs on autofocus. See, this is a live demonstration. Now you can't tap the screen because you tap the screen, you switch cameras. See, it's not focusing. Now it's focusing. Why is the focus on top? Wait, let's see. It's weird. Why is the focus on top? Look, if I put this, you see how I focus when I move this up? It's weird. That's weird, bro. That is weird. It's focused on my Maven filters. That's weird. Why is it on the top of the screen? Why is the autofocus on top of the screen? Like right there. Why? Why is that a thing? Streamlabs, fix that, bro. Should be center. Why is no autofocus cross on? Yeah, this is weird, man. This is a very weird app. Yeah, and there's no stabilization for one times? Are you kidding me? Ah, that's disgusting. No way, bro. No way you're using the ultra wide. One times has the best stabilization. What? I'm not sure if you developers are smoking too much ganja or what. You guys need to stop smoking weed. Because you guys are doing things backwards, man. You're right. My lens is at the top, but the autofocus should not be at the top. Should be in the center where, like, look, if I put this in the center, because it's not in the center, it's actually on top, now it's focusing. This app is just weird, bro. It's just weird. Just be honest about it. It's just a weird. It works because when I last time I used it, I was live streaming in 4K, and that shit ate up my battery in 30 minutes. Yeah, so here's the problem why they actually took away 4K. If you don't have a high-end, really good high-end latest smartphone, listen, it will eat up your battery in like 30 minutes, 40 minutes on live stream. So just fair warning. This is why I went back and started shooting in 1080p 60 because I was shooting 4K live streams. But we went back, and that's when I stopped using Streamlabs because I was like, I like Premium's better because it gives me that flexibility to show videos too. This app, you can't show videos. I can't show you videos. I don't think I can. Wait, can I show you? No, I can't show you videos. I can't insert. Let's see here. No, I can't insert a video. Wait. No, I can't insert or show you any pictures. See, this is why I don't like this app. I can't show you. This is why I like the other app better, but they just bottleneck 1080 60. But take it with a grain of salt, everyone. And I really don't like what the stabilization is doing here. Yeah. But I need to get this fucking phone fixed. Excuse my language. I need to get this phone fixed. It's just battery, man. Never had this problem 6 months ago, 7 months ago. Should have kept my old battery. Because guess what? My old battery was at 81%, right? So they tell you, they say that you need to swap your battery out at 81%, which is true. Because now this battery is telling me that it's at 70%, which like last week or 2 weeks ago, it was at 81% or 80%. That's why I was like, yeah, I got to get this battery changed. I think this guy ripped me off a battery. I think I got a knock Chinese. I think I got a Chinese knockout that literally says the Apple logo and everything, but underneath that skin, yeah, says something else. So if you peeled off the Apple label skin, that's yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on because I've been watching videos about batteries that look identical to Apple's and they look legit. And I think I got one of those batteries. Sucks. Oh, let's check on the community fridge. I'm hungry. I want to try to save my food. Because we broke. We ain't got no money. We bust our ass off for fucking all these hours last week just to pay a hotel. So, ladies and gentlemen, the problem that I'm having right now is housing right now. I was staying at a place, but things got kind of complicated. You see, it's not the first or second time it has happened, but this other hotel establishment is getting these harassment emails about me. Yeah, about me. I'm not a criminal. I don't got a criminal history. Don't got arrest warrants. No, yeah. But people want to still harass me and try to make me look like I'm some bad person for asking you in the community for help. What city is this? Oh, come on, bro. Can you read the title of the video for crying out? And that's like, another thing. You watch a video on Instagram, everybody. What's the purpose of you watching it if you don't understand what you're reading? When you click on a video, you read the title, right? Don't I really don't understand that either. How you missed the title before, mind you, think about it. The video title, it's right there when you click on the video, so you can watch it. So, literally right there, in big capital letter words. You know, alphabet. Gee, people start reading. Listen, this is why I keep saying, no one likes to read these days anymore. Everyone wants to be told instead of like looking or doing it physically. Anyway, like I was just saying, everybody, I'm in this fucking hotel, right? Guess how much is a fucking night, man? So I paid $172 per night. Yeah, the other place I was paying $65. And this is all because people want to fucking swat these harassment emails, and the ownership just got pissed off and just like, yeah, man, I can't do this anymore. Like, this is getting to a point where we get this all the time, and it's being annoying. And I can't even share what I do, where I work, where I fucking eat, because these people will just keep calling and calling these people, acting like, don't serve Panda, Panda's a liar, Panda this. How you know I'm a liar? You never met me in my life. That's the point. These people never actually met me until they saw a video about me. So they feel like they made it upon themselves. They think they vigilantes. You're not a vigilante. You're an idiot. You cost me more money for housing than anything he's doing justice. And they're gonna tell me, go. These people are gonna say, get a job. I already had 2 jobs, got laid off doing fucking cancer recovery, and then I get another job, and that's not good enough. See, doesn't matter. Then they get me fucking fired from one job, and then tell me go get a job. How's that shit relevant? I got a job, but you get me fired, then you tell me go get a job, bum. See this shit I gotta deal with, everybody? Harassment. This is why I have gotten all the letters, all the statements from the previous employers, even a letter from the last hospitality hotel saying how much this was a nuisance for them and their business, mind you, and the colleagues that have to answer these emails, reading these emails. These are staff reading these emails like, oh, this is disturbing. It is disturbing. You're trying to fucking ruin someone's life for what reason? They did nothing to you, but you want to ruin their lives. And or your excuse is because you call it e-begging. Because I'm asking the community for help. Look at what New York did to our city. See, this is why I can't even show you proof of concept. Because yesterday I showed you proof of concept. Progressive Action told you everything's like so expensive that it's unaffordable anymore. And you wonder why people are committing crimes and people are hopping the subway more often. Everyday people are hopping the subway more often. And this is why the police just kind of gave up, but they're only looking for minorities. They're targeting minorities, people of color. Yeah, this is where you don't. Because I bet you someone put their finger in that. I bet you. I bet you someone put their fucking nasty fingers in it. Because last time I ate from the community refrigerator, we got sick. Well, it's been a while since we got sick from the community refrigerator. And we used to get sick a lot. And I knew I was cross-contaminated, but what I saw the other day was that when people put food in the refrigerator, multiple items of the same item, people pick at it, and then like when they drop it on the floor, they put it back in the tray. These Chinese women try to put it back in the fridge when it dropped physically on the floor. And me and the Spanish women were like, no, 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 that's disgusting. You're gonna put it back in the fridge? Oh, you people are nasty. That is nasty. That is nasty. So there was a bunch of salad, the same salad, and they going through the same salad bowls, checking it, opening it up. You don't open if you're gonna take it. Here's the thing: if you're gonna open it, then it's yours. You don't open it, look at it, and then halfway close it back and put it back in the fridge. That's what they do. This is why we moved the community fridge over here. Ooh. And you fucking talk nonsense too. So, bro, don't insult me on my motherfucking channel, fool. How dare you come over here and ask me? You don't want to can't fucking read, bro. I don't want to hear your nonsense. Talking about blabbling. People are just being disgusting. Have some fucking manners, bro. Have some fucking manners. What's wrong with you, bro? I tell you like it is. You don't like it? Don't let the fucking door hit you the way out, bro. Seriously. I don't give a fuck. I don't need subscribers. I need real people that understand real fucking goddamn situations. These people are literally throwing food that touched the goddamn ground into the refrigerator. You think I'm gonna allow someone to literally get you sick? Please, bro. I bet you won't even fucking do it yourself. Call them out. 'Cause you're too chicken shit. So, bye-bye. Don't let the door hit you on the way out, homo. I don't got no time for that. You coming to my channel disrespecting me? You can't even fucking read. Read the title. Live from New York. What do you mean, what city is this? How about your blabbling? Learn how to read. End of discussion. Next. Get out of here, man. Ain't nobody got time for you. Acting like you important over here. Everybody's important. We're talking about everybody, not just me, you. That's your problem today with the world. Selfish fucking human beings, bro. Selfish. You guys want your your questions answered, but you can't follow what is really going on in this video. That's not fair, bros, ladies. You should be like, hey, yo, my name is Patrick. I'm from Italy, whatever, blah, blah, blah. What's happening? What's going on in New York? What we talking about today? No, you didn't even do that. You call yourself a viewer. You're a lousy fucking viewer. Got to know that insult me and then not even insult me, question me. Nah. On this channel, you keep it raw and 100 real. Do you understand that? We keep it 100% real on this channel. You don't like it? You get hurt? Oh, cry to your mommy. That's the next thing I need to figure out. How to ban niggas from this channel. How to ban stupid people. Acting like you run the show. I'm talking about battery life on my phone, me getting ripped off. You want to know about what you want to. Come on, man. Get out of here. Follow the narrative next time. Why in the chat they don't give you an option? That's weird. So I'm looking at this chat, right? Okay, so you got to go to events. What the hell? That's weird. So this is why I don't like this app. You got to go into these other options to do weird. Yeah, that's just pathetic. This is really pathetic. That is really pathetic. You can't. Are you serious? Why don't they give you an option to highlight certain people's comments? Oh, this is why I don't like this app. I'm ready to not. I'm not a big fan of this app. It's doing weird shit. I didn't even touch the screen. It just flipped the screen over by itself. Too early in the morning for this shit. I'm supposed to be going to the storage. I want to test this shit out. And already I'm not liking this. I'm not digging this. I'm not digging this app. It doesn't give you options to fucking do. Why did they make this so complicated? Streamlabs. There's a lot of things that you are missing or making it difficult to get to a setting or option. For instance, when you want to block or remove a viewer, you don't got that option. Doesn't seem like you have an option. But you can see who subscribes and who does, which is weird and dumb at the same time. What is this? Giveaways. What is this? Filter subscribers. Okay. Integration. Okay. See? All this. Not a big fan of this app. No. Dark. Chat. Go to chat. This app is very odd, everybody. I don't like it. So, we've been live streaming for the last 35 minutes. I don't like how it looks. I don't know how it feels. I don't know how it operates. I don't like how it operates. It doesn't make it easier. You don't have options to remove or mute, which is this is bizarre, weird. You don't have an option to do anything. What is yo? Yo, this is nonsense. You can't do anything. Yeah. This is 2026. This is what I'm talking about, developers. Come on, man. Why you don't have options to like double screen show people like Premium Studios? This is why I get I can't have it either way, huh? I can't have it either way. It seems like no matter what I do, and the event is not, the event is not accurate. Dude, the event is not even accurate. It's showing me stuff from like 2 years ago. Why? Yo, what the fuck is going on? Oh, this thing is so buggy. This is disgusting, bro. I don't like this app. Yeah. You can't do shit. You can't do anything appropriate. It seems like it's very. So if you click on a username, it does nothing. Should be able to click on a username. But yeah, I don't like this app, everyone. I really don't like it. Sorry. I gave it a shot. I don't like it. You don't have controls. You can't mute or remove people, right? But you can see everyone in the live stream that enters the live stream. You can see accounts. That's great, but you can't remove. You don't have an option to show any side pictures or videos. It's just one video, which is pretty. This is pretty lame, bro. Yeah, I'm sorry, but this is lame. This, this is so lame. So it's apparently if I can landscape too on the fly. You see that? I can go vertical. I can go vertical video. Worry everyone, check this out. Vertical video, right? To landscape. Yeah, that's nice. So is the other app. I can do that with the other app. Now you see more real estate though. You see that? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. Still doesn't give me options to control my chats. I should have control over my own goddamn chats. Why is that? Why I do not have that kind of control? I don't know. But that's kind of lame to not have control over your conversation, your audience. Streamlabs. That's kind of stupid. I think it's stupid. So if you click on chat, yeah, these events are not. Yeah, these are not. Yeah, this is not accurate at all. It's showing me stuff like 2 months, 2 years ago. Why? I have no idea. I'm looking at the event bar. So they have this event bar. You can see who pops in, but you should have an option to click on this. Why you have an option to click on that? That's stupid. Oh my god, this is so stupid. I swear to you. Are you kidding me? Chat. Okay. So advanced settings. Hmm. Why is my adaptive bitrate on? What the fuck is that going on? What is wrong with this? Yo, why was that on? Guys, I think I just figured out what was the fucking problem with the video. Apparently, adaptive mode was on, so you don't want that on if you're doing 1080p 60. That's what's causing my Wi-Fi to go throttle, and this is what's causing my bitrate to go up and down. Oh shit! For 42 minutes, we just figured it out. See, playing around with the app, you're figuring shit out. So now I'm saying it's still buffering and repeating, but it's 6,000, 7,000. It's like listening to a recording. What's up, Steve? It is a beautiful day, Steve. It's a beautiful day to be broke. How you doing, Steve? We're just testing out Streamlabs right now, and I got Phil over here helping me, telling me that the stream is kind of buffering. Like I said, it's my cell phone service. It could, like I said, my phone's hot. It could be this battery, man. I need to get this fucking battery replaced. I don't have $200. Yeah, fucking iPhone 14 Pro battery still costs $150 plus tax. This is New York plus tax and yeah, still costs $150 to get it fixed. So next time I get money, we're gonna take it to the other place that I normally get my iPhone fixed. I'm gonna take it to Manhattan and go to the other guy. Yeah, I'm gonna have no choice. He's it might be a little expensive, but listen, it's worth the repair. Because when I broke my iPhone 11 Pro, he fixed it. It was just brand new. Like, oh damn. We are in New York, man. We are testing the Streamlabs app because the Premium Live app just bottlenecked 1080p 60, so I can't shoot 1080p 60 anymore. So we testing this app, and this app doesn't give you a lot of flexibility. Lag block, better luck next time, channel. Aw, someone's trying to really hurt my feelings. Aw, nice try, buddy. Kids eat a bag of dicks. See, all that hate. For what? You wake up early in the morning to fucking hate me for trying to survive? Are you seriously? That's like saying you want to commit murder. Think about it. You wake up every fucking day mind you, to bother someone because they're trying to survive. Because you don't want them to survive. That's like committing fucking murder. Come on, man. Have a fucking heart. Selfish. People are evil and selfish and naive. At least I tell the shit. At least I tell the truth about my story. I don't have to hide behind a computer in an anonymous email, thinking I'm an entrepreneur, but I can't spell. So my bit rate, it's at 54,000, 63,000. See, I turned off that adapter bull crap. See? Really? Okay.